Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. I welcome you back. Thank you again for joining me. Today I want to do a little book review, and it's a book by a man named John Milton. It's called Paradise Lost. And I also got Paradise Regained. That was his second book, but it's all in one book here. Paradise Lost was his crowning achievement. Paradise Regained did all right, but wasn't as good as Paradise Lost. And book is a poetry book, but it's got a lot of religious overtones, and it's been studied in universities and everything, and it's got a lot of acclaim going for it for centuries. Um, John Milton, I could read a little description about John Milton. John Milton was born in London on December 9th, 1608, and studied at the University of Cambridge. He originally planned to become a clergyman, but abandoned those ambitions to become a poet. Political in his writings, he served in a government post during the time of the Commonwealth. In 1652, he went completely blind, but he continued to write, finishing Paradise Lost in 1667 and Paradise Regained in 1671. Shortly after, in 1674, he passed away. But this book, like I said, it stood the test of times. It's a classic. It's a classic book, and you can get it online. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on probably eBay, anywhere really. Bookstores, online bookstores, or if you have a bookstore near you, you could purchase one if they have it, or you could order it. But this book is a classic, and I recommend that you get it. It's just got a lot of things about I don't know. There's things about like that talks about the devil, talks about Beelzebub. It talks about it's kind of I always thought it was kind of eerie. I've read it twice, and I do love poetry. Don't get me wrong. I've written poetry before and things like that. I've been in poetry anthologies. And anyways, I recommend you get this book. This book here was Penguin. I think it's Penguin Putnam. You can go to www.penguinputnam.com if they're still around, if the publishing company's still around. But like I said, if not, go to Amazon. You could probably get a used one, a cheap one, at a decent price. Probably so low, the cost of shipping is probably just as much or more than the actual book. And some other books might have illustrations in it. Some books have illustrations in it, portraits of him in it, things like that. But I do encourage you to get this book. And on the back of the book of mine says, here in one volume are the complete text of two of the greatest and most controversial epic poems in English literature, each a profound exploration of the moral problems of God's justice. Paradise Lost and Paradise Regained demonstrate Milton's genius for fusing sense and sound, classicism, innovation, narrative, and drama, uh, fortifying not merely one sense of what is beautiful, but what is human as well, carnal, human. But it leaves the readers with no choice but to commit themselves totally with their minds and with their hearts. It's got a review here. Milton can please when pleasure is required, but it is his peculiar power to astonish. And that was a man named Samuel Johnson, The Life of Milton. He wrote a book about Milton, so he just commented and gave it a good review, and that's what I'm doing here, just giving it a good review. Like I said, get you a copy of that, look it up, pick it up, and everything else, and that's all I really wanted to say right now. I thank you again for joining me, and please check my other videos out. And I got other book reviews, that I've done in the past. I'm going to continue to do some, and my other videos, archaeology and theology and history and stuff like that. So please check up on me, check up on that, and give me some big thumbs up, and hit the notification bells, be a subscriber. I've got more content coming out, and comment below. Let me know what you think about this book if you've read it and everything. I would love to hear from you. And that's all I've got to say. And till we meet again, peace out and shalom.